Hey guys, Brody Swisher with bowhunting.com here, and today I'm excited to be bringing you a closer look at the brand new PSE Evolve 28. Now this is a bow that wasn't at the ATA show back at the beginning of the year. This is a mid-year release from PSE, and I love their spunk. In a year when some of the hottest bows of the season are that 28-inch axle-to-axle bow, PSE says, hey, we ain't scared. They're bringing one to the table as well, and that's what they've done with the PSE Evolve 28. So let's take a look at the basics, the specs, all the inside and out of the brand new PSE Evolve 28. Taking a quick look at the basic specs of the PSE Evolve 28, as the name implies, it is a 28-inch axle-to-axle bow. It's got a 7-inch brace height and weighs just 4.1 pounds. Now it's going to have draw length adjustments from 24.5 to 30 inches, and you can buy the bow in a 60-pound and 70-pound weight range. Now the bow has a 90% let-off. In that 90% let-off mod, you get 335 feet per second. You can swap it out for a fast mod. It's rated at 345 feet per second. So a fast and zippy bow, lots of great options with the mods, and a 90% let-off mod. It's going to make this bow one that's just a pure pleasure to hold back at full draw. You almost have to push it down. The 90% let-off is really something you have to check out. But just a great bow, great specs on this bow, making it a light and compact bow that I think you're really going to enjoy shooting. Now I know a lot of guys are saying, hey, what's the fuss over the 28-inch axle-to-axle bow? Why are some of the heavy hitters in the industry bringing out a 28-inch axle-to-axle bow? And the biggest thing is just maneuverability and packability. Whether you're hunting in the ground blind, a tree stand, or out west packing it on your back, the 28-inch bow is just a great option. Super packable, super maneuverable. A lot of guys love that. One of the big features, though, also is the fact that Pope & Young is now accepting 28-inch axle-to-axle bows into their record book. A guy that kills an animal with that 28-inch axle-to-axle bow can be officially registered in the Pope & Young Club. So lots of great benefits and options out there for the 28-inch axle-to-axle bow. Now the Evolve 28 features the Evolve cam system. It's a cam that's become really popular among PSE shooters, and you'll know the moment you shoot it just why that is. It's a very smooth drawing bow. It's got a lot of adjustability in it. The Evolve cam system is really designed to let you custom what you want and how you want it done. So be sure to check out that particular side of that when you start shopping bows, looking at this PSE Evolve 28. The Evolve cam system is a very slick cam that has lots of performance, great setup for hunters as well as target shooters, and so you're going to like what you find with the Evolve cam system. Now PSE's long been known as one of the companies with some of the beefiest limbs in the industry. That continues right along for 2018 with the Evolve 28. Super beefy limbs anchored by that wedge lock pocket system you'll find on all the PSE bows. This thing's just built like a tank. It's rugged, it's durable, and it's anchored in there in that wedge lock system with the limbs. A very dependable bow, rugged bow you're going to find here with this Evolve 28. Now the bow also addresses sound and vibration dampening throughout with sound suppressors built into the lower and upper riser as well as the lower and upper limb and that string stop on the back to make this a nice and quiet bow for your next hunt. Now I know some of you are wondering what's the grip like on the Evolve 28, and if you're that shooter that likes to strip down the grip, you pull the plastic off, you pull the wood off, trying to get it down to that riser feel, you're going to like this one because that's just what you got. It's down to the bare riser. It's going to fit in that hand great. It sits right in that lifeline. A great grip option with the PSE Evolve 28. All right, I'm getting ready to step out on the front porch. I really just want to take a couple weight measurements. I've got the Last Chance Archery bow scale out. We're going to check the bare bow weight of this just to see if it's coming in at that 4.1 pounds that's advertised with the Evolve 28. But then we're also going to take that draw weight measurement. We're going to crank it back and make sure it's coming in there pretty close at 70 pounds before we start shooting a few arrows. All right, just stepped out on the front porch with the Evolve 28, and we've got the Lca Bow Scale. We're going to put it on the scale. Really doesn't matter a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but just want to keep these companies honest. And when they say an advertised weight of 4.1 pounds, we're going to see if they are in fact at 4.1 pounds. So here is the bow on the scale. You can see they're cashing in 4.1 pounds. So PSE is legit in their advertised weight of 4.1 pounds. All right, we've got these limbs bottomed out. We're going to check draw weight just to see where we're at on draw weight before we step inside and sling a few arrows. So put it back on the Lca Bow Scale and see where we're at for draw weight for this bow. Should be right there at 70 pounds. All right, you see we're actually under 70 pounds, 69.2. All right, I've taken a little time to shoot some arrows through the chrono at the block targets here in the office. Been shooting the Maxima Red SD. This is like a 405 grain arrow, as well as a Easton Axis. It's coming in at 391 grains. Both of these are a little bit lighter than what I would normally hunt with. These are just a couple that I had here. We pulled out to sling today to test with this particular bow. The Evolve 28 is a 29-inch bow that I've got it set up at. So slinging both of these arrows. The Maxima Red SD was coming in just under 300 feet per second. It was going at like 298, 299. The Easton Axis at that 391 grain was chiming in there at just over 300, usually 302, 303 feet per second. So both these arrows at that 29-inch draw length on that Evolve 28, plenty fast, doing a great job, getting some good speeds out of the Evolve 28. So we like what we've seen from the speed category for these particular hunting setups. You know, when it comes to first impressions on the Evolve 28, I can honestly say this is the bow I feel like it's going to be in the hands of a lot of hunters this fall. It's so compact, but yet such a big performer. Guys and gals are going to love this. Whether they're deer hunting in the east, chasing moose in Alaska, this bow is going to be in the hands of a lot of hunters this year. If you've not checked it out already, do so at your local PSE dealer, or you can check it out on PSE's website online. A great bow. Be sure to give it a look. The PSE Evolve 28.